Hi Jollibeans! I hope you're all doing well. I am Joy G and welcome back to my channel. So for today's vlog, I am so excited to share with you guys our house hunting journey on how we were able to find this beautiful house. At the same time, what were the challenges now we have experienced and what were the negotiables and non-negotiables on our list and the things that we have considered before settling into this property. So if that's something na sparked your interest, stay tuned and let's begin. So just a brief chika. So before moving here, we were renting a 4-bedroom house, 20 minutes walk away from the hospital. It's just so happened that the contract on that property is ending around April, and one of our housemates already moved out early around December because her family already came over, and all of the three of us have different plans. So Reggie and I decided to find or to look for a 2-bedroom house. So that's one 2-bedroom house which is as much as possible accessible and near to the hospital, with a budget of 900 pounds to 1,300. Yun yung pinaka-stretch. And then there's one last thing, but I could not divulge it yet, but I'll be sharing it with you guys soon. So yun, so those are the non-negotiables that we have. So while looking into it, we are checking websites of Rightmove, On the Market, Prime Location, and Zoopla, so that we were able to find the best deals and offers. So ayun na nga, we were able to contact one of the property agency here sa Guildford, which is Town Ends. And they were kind enough to show us two houses. So I'll show you guys the houses that we have viewed with them.
This one, it's having a bit of painting and decorating done at the moment. All the radiators are being replaced as well. As you come in there, you've got a little storage cupboard which has the boiler in. And then we come straight through into your lounge. What I love about this one is obviously the ceiling is really nice and high, there's loads of space. Over here, and we've got the kitchen. This is again really spacious, especially compared to a lot of the other ones that we've got in the centre as well. This one's a lot bigger than most of them. You've got a dishwasher just in here, and then you've also got a full-size fridge as well. And then the hob is electric, but you've also got an extractor.
As you can see sa video, so the first house na we viewed, I was really in love with that place because it has really been my dream to have like an all-white house. So parang perfect na sana siya. And then they were planning to change all the fixtures, the carpet. Like parang new talaga siya, newly renovated na place. The budget for that, or the cost for that house is 1,200. So all the white goods, the fridge, the oven, the washing machine, it all comes now with the property. But the rest, yung mga sofa, yung bed, it's kami na yung bahalang bumili nun. So, but the thing about that property is super malayo siya sa hospital. So, we need to ride 2 bus rides. Unless na lang siguro kung may sasakyan kami, it would be easier kasi may parking lot siya. But, hindi pa kami umaabot sa point na may sasakyan dito. So, yeah, it was perfect sana, but we have to let that house go. Yeah. The next house na we viewed into, super lapit na lang sa hospital, like around 5 minutes walk, 5 to 10 minutes walk away from the hospital. But it's a 5-bedroom house. So parang it wasn't really something that we were looking for. So we have to let go of that house automatically. Hindi na kami nasayangan or what have you. So ayun. The third house na we have viewed, it's a flat, and this time it was with Foxtons, another property agency din dito sa Guildford. The cost of that house, or the rent for that property per month, is 1,200. It's near sa hospital, but pwede mo siyang malakad, but it will take time. The thing about that is paglabas mo sa property, nasa bus stop ka na. And then bus comes in every 15 to 20 minutes, so that was fine. The only thing on that is it costs 1,200, and then it comes unfurnished din sa mga gamit. And we were still matching that with other properties na almost with the same price range, but it has a lot more to offer. So hindi pa kami nag-say yes on that property, but that property was cute. We viewed 7 houses, all with the same price ranges of 1,200 to 1,300. So at the end of it all comes down to 2 houses, which are all located here sa town center. So it's gonna take us 1 bus ride in going to the hospital, which is okay. And then the price wise, it's within the budget. The only determining factor on why we have chosen this house is apart from it's all white, binigyan kami ng discount ng owner. So parang a tip to you guys, sinabi namin na parang if it's, because both houses are costing 1,300, and then we have told them na parang if it's 1,300 and it comes unfurnished, can we have a discount? Kasi parang hindi namin ma-afford knowing na we have to buy some stuff, and we are nurses working in the hospital. So pag sinabi namin we are nurses working in the hospital, binigyan kami ng discount ng owner onto this property. So, and then ang nagsabi din sa akin ng tip na ganyan, one local na nurse din. Now, we worked together during COVID, and I was sharing with her na we are looking for properties to rent, and then she told me na you tell the landlord or the owner na you're a nurse working in the hospital. It works, or it's like a trick na ginagamit niya to get some discount. And apparently, it worked for us. So, we were able to get a discount dito sa bahay. And apart from that, pinagdasal ko talaga itong bahay na to, because when I saw it, I really felt at home dito, and I felt so in love sa bahay na to. And we have our own privacy. Reiji has her own floor, her own toilet and bath, and I do the same as well upstairs. So parang both of us are really introverts, so that's we love most about this house, because we can have our own space. So yeah, that's the determining factor, and we finally chose this house to settle in. So So, ayun. So, the journey of finding this house wasn't really easy. It also became very stressful for me. But it's a good thing na Reggie was there. She's able to parang remind me to manage my expectations and become realistic. Because sometimes I become so parang, no, I want this, I want that, it should be like this. So, she's there to remind me, which I'm very thankful for. And at the same time as well, if you're looking for properties, make sure na hindi kayo ma-scam. Because there was one time na parang we were checking properties via spare room. So umabot kami sa point na ay makikipag-house share na lang kami. But it was a scam. So it's a good thing na God protected us from that danger. So make sure na pag maka-house viewing kayo, parang that person is parang registered, may picture talaga siya, may mga review siya. So that's why we opted really to go for parang property agency na registered sa government para hindi kami ma-scam. So yeah, and then if you're gonna be sharing a house with somebody else, especially na parang you're just starting, because the rent really here is very mahal, especially when you convert it to pesos. But yeah, the bulk of the salary that I get is the huge amount for that, or the huge bulk of my pay really goes into the rent. So make sure na if you're sharing with somebody, it's somebody na you can trust, somebody you're comfortable with, and kampante ka. Because at the end of the day, when you go home, you're sharing that house with that person, it's gonna cost you your peace of mind if parang lagi kayong nakaaway or lagi kayong may conflict. So that's that. And for every decision you make, especially when moving to a property or what have you, always pray and ask God for guidance, because as always, God is a God who provides and hindi kanya talaga pabayaan. So, yeah, ayun. If you're curious to know what was the biggest non-negotiable that I have, I'm gonna be sharing it with all of you soon. So, check out for that. But that's it for me today, and thank you so much for watching and for supporting. I appreciate all the comments that you've had with my previous vlogs. Like parang kahit I'm so tired sa work, and whenever I read those comments, parang I feel like I'm doing my purpose dito sa world. I feel like I'm living a purposeful life. So thank you so much for appreciating my vlogs, and I'm happy to know that it inspired and helped some of you. So yeah, thank you so much again for watching and for supporting. I'll see you on my next vlog, Jelly Beans. Bye!